Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Searching for Sheffields. Kind of want to give you a status update and also wanted to search for some Sheffields. So it is currently Wednesday. On Friday, I am going to the Philly show, which is in Oaks. It's a sports card show. It's pretty big. And so I'm pretty excited about that. The only downfall is that the show is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Michelle is coming back Saturday at some point, but we have so much planned over the weekend that my only day to go is Friday, which is good because I'm off from work. I'm on PTO this week. Bad because I have to be responsible and pick up the kids. So the show doesn't start until 1 o'clock on Friday. So it's like 1 to 8 or something like that. But I'll have to leave to go get the kids from school. So my game plan is I'm going to get there early. I don't really know if I want to stand in line. There's nothing like crazy like that. I guess it depends on the weather. But go in pretty much when the show opens at 1. Hang out until I'm thinking about 4. And then 4 I should probably leave and go to get the kids. Give myself a little bit of a buffer. So that's, 3 hours. I get to hang out at the show. So I do have a list of things that I want to get. One is I want to kind of take a look at price guides. I know a lot of things are just online now, but I am very old school. So I want to see what kind of price guides are around. I'm going to hit up the Ultra Pro store and hit up some One Touches, maybe some other things for card storage. Also, be on the lookout for some wax boxes, some vintage wax boxes, junk wax era, some Sheffields. Maybe I know they have tables with different players. Maybe they have a table of Sheffields. Flip through there a little bit, add some Sheffields to the collection. And the last thing is see what they have in maybe newer wax. When I started this, it was all about the junk wax, and I didn't care to dabble in the new stuff. And I think, I guess it's a slippery slope, right? There's all the talk about the Skeens card, and it is a lot of fun collecting and ripping newer packs because of the way the hobby is now of the different insert cards. You can get the relics and the autos. It is fun, and I do enjoy it. So we'll see what they have there. Possibly maybe if they have advent calendars on sale. Now that we're pretty much halfway through December. So, because they're hard to get now. But I'll definitely do a after the show results and show you what I got. So be on the lookout for that. Also this week, I have spent more time than I like to admit. Again, I was off this week. Michelle's traveling, so once the kids are off to school, it's kind of me time, and I've definitely been taking advantage of that with organizing the 8 Bins of Madness. I believe I showed you the 8 Bins of Madness, and I would like to tell you that I have gone through the 8 Bins of Madness. So it took a while. Definitely took a long time. And in going through that, I've done a couple things. One is I went through in anything junk wax era that I didn't want anymore. And this is stuff from my childhood, just boxes that I've been going through. And newer stuff that, I rip and I just don't want, putting all the cards aside that I I do want, like the good stuff's going in. Well, the really good stuff's going in cases. Then the next level is binder, and then the level under that are cards that I want, but don't necessarily make the binder. Like I don't know, like a Wade Boggs or something like that. Those are going. I'm keeping them, and then anything that I just don't want to see again, I just don't care for. I can't keep everything. So what I did was I packaged. I filled up some boxes, some USPS boxes, and threw them on Facebook at $5 a piece, essentially. And I said, listen, this is all kind of junk wax era commons stuff I just didn't want anymore, and just blew them out. So I believe I got rid of about, I think 12 boxes, and they were about 12 pounds each. So 144 pounds of cards that I have unloaded, which I feel good about. And the remaining 8 bins of madness. Let's take you for a little journey here. Okay, so move this cord. All right, this is what we got going on. So FH stands for Facebook Haul. So these are all from the 8 bins of madness, and you can see the first row there is other. That is all, anything that wasn't baseball. So football, basketball, hockey are in there. The top one is inserts, so any insert cards are in that box. That'll be a lot of fun to go through. And let's see here, from the bottom up, junk JW good is junk wax good. So anything that I felt like was good from junk wax era are in those boxes. Then I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, newer unknowns. Those are cards after I stopped collecting. They're pretty much base cards, but they weren't tops. Are in there. Gypsy Queen, which is a set, I guess that there was a lot of. And then going over top to bottom, WWF cards. Next box has like the 92 Olympic set, and then also some soccer cards and F1 racing. New vintage confusion, I call it. So this is when they have newer players on older sets, like 89 tops, things like that. So it's heritage as well. So there's a couple boxes of that. Newer unknown, we went through A&G is Allen and Ginter. And then we have random, just really random stuff. UFC, more other newer unknowns. And I believe that is about it for that. And then over here are the Topps cards. So I did tape a common. Hopefully no good stars on the front of the boxes, so I know what they were, but this was a learning experience. So what you're looking at is like anything from 2010 to 2023, and it's just full of them. So I haven't really gone through them to pull any cards out, but again, it was very much a learning experience of sorting. So yeah. So that's the 8 bins of madness. We will have more videos as we kind of go through. Now that it is organized, at my leisure, I can go through each box and pull out any good cards that I want, and then the rest, I don't know, probably keep on unloading to keep that rotation going, so I don't overwhelm myself with cards of that nature. So, all right. But that took a lot of time. I'm kind of burnt out from sorting for a little bit. But so I figured we'd change it up and pull a Sheffield autograph. Cool. So here's this box of 93 Classic Best, where you can get an autograph of Bonds or Sheffield. I do have more boxes of these. I figured we'll just pick a box. So we have how many packs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs to pull the auto. Okay. I'd like to welcome any new subscribers after we pull that 2024 Topps Update Skeens patch card. I know that will be an influx, so welcome to the show. This is searching for Sheffield's favorite player is Gary Sheffield growing up. And there is a Sheffield auto in here. These cards, unfortunately, just stick together, which, I mean, the cards themselves, nothing really. I mean, there's a Jeter in here, but which we pulled a couple times, but we only want, here's a Rondell White. There's only one card we really want, and that is the Sheffield. I'm hoping it's like the top card so that I don't have to, I don't know. Ooh. Dimitri Young. He was a solid rookie back in the day. But I've been watching, I think, If Sports. He does a great job of breaking down, like, by the week of what cards were pulled and values. And so that's kind of fun to watch because some of these cards go for crazy big money. And you just never know. And that's kind of the beauty of the hobby, I guess, now, is it's all about those pools. And with the internet now, you can, everybody streaming live and recording their episodes, kind of like this. Because when we do pull the Sheffield auto or the Skeens patch card, we want to do it on camera. Of course, that box of updates we will not open until Pat and Brent and myself are all in the same place. We did go in 3 ways for that box, so we will split the winnings and fame of that 3 ways. Carlos Delgado. I'm just terrified that when I do pull the Sheffield, it's just going to rip the signature right off. And it'll be bittersweet. It'll be great that we pulled the card, but so unfortunate that we're just going to pull the signature off. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they protect it. Maybe they put one of these cards over top of it, and that would be nice. Of course, you can also get the Bonds auto, which would be a nice consolation prize. I'm not really showing these cards just because you will fall asleep. But I'm excited to go to the card show on Friday. I remember going to card shows when I was a kid with my dad. And I remember we bought a 1989 Upper Deck complete set there. Which I remember my dad questioning the guy, saying, "How do I know you didn't pull the Griffey out?" and reseal it. To which the guy was like, well, I guess you don't. But still have that set. That is still sealed. I forget how many boxes of these. Oh, there's, okay, so there's a Jeter. It just has, I don't know if it's paper loss on that card or the card before. But ooh. Oops. I think I need to work on my lighting. I need to fix the lighting before the other video. Sheffield, Sheffield, where are you? Two packs left. We're going to keep it in suspense and have it in the last pack. Maybe. It says checklist. That's on it. Classic cards I never liked growing up. They were always kind of, it's a bunch of no-namers, college players, barely made it. And I still stand by all that. But they had to throw a Sheffield auto in these boxes, which got me hook, line, and sinker. Alright, so finishing up the first box of Classic Best 1993. Will we see an autograph from a Sheffield or Bonds, preferably a Sheffield? Chipper Jones. Ooh. All right, and nope. All right, so these cards will start the new pile of cards that I don't want anymore. We got Rondell White, Chipper Jones, and Derek Jeter out of there. But that's all for this episode. So I probably will make a video between now and the show. Maybe. Maybe not. But until then, have a great day. We'll see you later.